Hello and welcome. This is part 1 of Sarah Colum's TLI Capstone portfolio, and this is my contextual information section. I attended Boston College for both my undergraduate years and my graduate work. I graduated with a Bachelor's of Arts in Secondary Education and English in 2008, and then a Master's of Education in Curriculum and Instruction in 2009. My first full-time teaching position is actually the place that I'm still working to this day. I work in Revere High School, which is a public high school just north of Boston, Massachusetts. It's an urban district with a very diverse population. We have many ethnicities and nationalities represented, and something like 30 languages represented in our school. The population of the school is about 1,700 students and about 120 faculty. In addition to teaching 10th grade world literature, I also teach AP English Language and Composition, and I work in several other capacities at the school with clubs like the Poetry Club and the Christian Students Club, and also with the Filmic Society. Revere High School is a great place to work, and I hope to stay there as long as possible. We have awesome kids and a group of teachers who are just truly very passionate about what they do. My personal interests always tend to creep into my teaching and into my instruction. Four most notable. First of all, I love literature and particularly poetry. I love reading poetry. I love hearing poetry. I love writing poetry. So that's one thing that always keeps me going and comes into my teaching. I'm also a huge classic film buff. My favorite actors are James Stewart and Katharine Hepburn and Bette Davis. I'm also a practicing Christian. I attend a Baptist church in downtown Boston, and as I said, I am the faculty sponsor for the Stronghold, which is the Christian Students Association at Revere High School. And lastly, I've been married for about 2 years, and you can see my favorite guy down there on the bottom, other than my husband, is my dog Eddie, who is with me through everything. He's my shadow, basically. And I love this picture because he's actually sleeping on the TLI competencies. This was one night when I was doing work, and he thought it was actually time to go to bed. Prior to TLI, I didn't have much formal leadership experience. I guess the one thing that I could say is that I worked with Poetry Out Loud, which is a national competition that you run at the school level. And in my work with Poetry Out Loud, I was managing a team, the organizing team, which was composed of myself, 2 student interns, and 3 other faculty members. So that was really my biggest experience with leadership and andragogy to that point. Now that I am in TLI, I have become much more vocal in my local association, more vocal in my professional learning group, and have, as my project is about to reveal to you, started a data analysis team with a couple other sophomore teachers.